today's ceremony, please stand for the arrival of the official party and the playing of the national anthem. Room, attention. Post. Please be seated. I would like to introduce the members of the official party. Captain Bierspach, Director of Operations, 368 Training Squadron. Senior Master Sergeant Height, First Sergeant, 368 Training Squadron. And Master Sergeant Hart, P&E Schoolhouse Section Chief. We also want to take the time for our students to introduce any family and friends that are present for today's graduation.
It's my dad, Chris, my mom, Diane, and my sisters today from Texas.
I personally want to welcome and thank you for all of your supporting these airmen as they enter the next challenging phase in their careers. Please feel free to come forward at any time to take photos during today's ceremony. From all the staff of the Pavements and Equipment Schoolhouse, we want to be the first to commend these Dirt Boys on achieving their goal and arriving at this momentous occasion. The Pavements and Equipment Apprentice course is 61 academic days and is divided into 3 different courses. The initial course is 35 days where the students train on water trucks, dump trucks, front-end loaders, fencing, material handling, compact track loaders, backhoes, excavators, and bulldozers. The second course is an inter-service course with 5 days of training in grader operations. Finally, the last course is the awarding course and is 21 days. The students train on multi-purpose sweeper operations, wartime contingency operations, and finally asphalt and concrete pavement construction. Each student receives 28 CCAF credits upon graduation, which are applied towards an Associates of Applied Science in Construction Technology. Today, these airmen graduate and earn the right to wear the Civil Engineer Occupational Badge and the Dirt Duty Identifier Patch. Airman Arias will now recite the Heart of a Dirt Boy.
The heart of a dirt boy is quality of mind, mental resolve, an attitude that turns a person beyond the normal and the mediocre to accomplish great things in all works of life. Perhaps the most important difference between the heart of a dirt boy and a mediocre person is one gives up and the one who doesn't. It's that quality of mind that defines us. No matter what the situation is, we have the ability to grit our teeth and keep going. We don't quit. We refuse to give up. It's quality of spirit that refuses to be beaten. A resolve in the mind to go on. No matter what happens, we dare to believe the impossible. We hurt but keep on going. We want to be great in our career or in life. We've got to have an inner motivation, something to drive us, a call, a desire. We have a fighting heart, a fighting spirit, the kind of attitude that can meet obstacles and difficulties and rise above them. You can go through the motions if that's the kind of person you are. but remember that we can smell it and weed the weak out. Take pride in things you do. The job might be bold, but it has to be done. Always remember, Dirt Boyz paved the way. Deal with it.
Thank you, Airman Arias. It is time to welcome these students into our civil engineer family with the tacking on of our duty identifier dirt patch by Master Sergeant Hart and the presentation of diplomas by Captain Bierschbach. Class 23014, prepare to graduate. Going to the 773rd Civil Engineer Squadron, Elmendorf Air Force Base, Alaska, Airman Basic Nathaniel Arias. Going to the 555th Red Horse Squadron, Ellis Air Force Base, Nevada, A1C Sebastian Beltran. Going to the 663rd Civil Engineer Squadron, Langley Air Force Base, Virginia, Airman Gino Durano. Going to the 101st Civil Engineer Squadron, Bangor Air National Guard Base, Maine, Staff Sergeant Bruce Farron. Going to the 556th Red Horse Squadron, Herbert Field Air Force Base, Florida, A1C Gabriel Concalves. Going to the 27th Civil Engineer Squadron, Canyon Air Force Base, New Mexico, Airman Aaron Joseph. Going to the 168th Civil Engineer Squadron, Allison Air Force Base, Alaska, Staff Sergeant Lolito Mendoza. Going to the 18th Civil Engineer Squadron, Kadena Air Base, Japan, Airman Basic Hunter Sandin. Going to the 786th Civil Engineer Squadron, Elmendorf Air Force Base, Alaska, Airman Edward Smith. Going to the 786th Civil Engineer Squadron, Ramstein Air Base, Germany, Airman Basic Brandon Smith. Going to the 556th Red Horse Squadron, Herbert Field Air Force Base, Florida, Airman First Class David Stinelli. Going to the 5th Civil Engineer Squadron, Minot Air Force Base, North Dakota, Airman Basic Madison Wills. Let's give another round of applause to our newest Dirt Boys. Congratulations, Dirt Boys. Please be seated. The award section criteria apply to the whole person concept, giving the flexibility to weigh performance and academic achievement against other qualities. For example, we consider overall professional attributes such as leadership and followership, conduct, bearing, behavior, attitude, oral and written communication skills, problem-solving abilities, adaptability, and faculty and staff recommendations. We would like to recognize those students who have exceeded throughout the course and have earned the Academic Achievement Award. To qualify for this award, the student must maintain a 90%, have no academic failures, and have no disciplinary actions. The Academic Achievement Award goes to Staff Sergeant Fair. Next, we would like to recognize the following individuals who have earned the next rank. When I call your name, please stand to be recognized. Being promoted to the rank of Airman First Class, Airman Durano. Being promoted to the rank of Airman First Class, Airman Basic Wills. Being promoted to the rank of Airman First Class, Airman Basic Brandon Smith. Let's give a round of applause to our newest promotees. I will now turn the floor over to Captain Bierschbach for words of inspiration.
All right, well, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Thank you to the family for coming. We always like to say that whether your career is 4 years or 35 years, the goal is that the family is there the entire time, so thank you for starting our airman off on the right foot. For all your folks that are, all your families that couldn't be there, definitely give them a big thanks for getting you guys this far, giving that extra push as you guys were doing this difficult course here, this running. Great job, everybody. Great job to our academic achievers. Great job to our promotees. You guys are now entering the next step of your guys' career. The commander always likes to talk about the fact that this is just the first step here. You guys are going to be able to go on to get your guys' CDCs right off the bat here, and you guys are going to go on to get your bachelor's, your master's. Some of you guys are going to get your PhDs. And we're going to see lots of you as the Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force. I know. Right? You guys are all excited? There's going to be that? No? But no, thank you guys for entering the Air Force in a critical time. General Robinson is down there with the commander right now at Shepherd Air Force Base, and they were talking about our near-peer threat, China, and the fight that we're facing. The Pacific is quite wide. It is 3 continental United States across. So the Air Force has adopted a new idea that we will go back to some of our World War II bases. There are over 2,000 airfields across the Pacific that we are going to try to rebuild and re-maintain, and that's going to be a huge critical part played by you guys. You guys are going to be out there making sure that those airfields are safe. You guys are going to be out there fixing old holes. You guys are going to be out there probably re-putting in like a lot of it, honestly, because if you think about 75 years since World War II, a lot of it's probably degraded. That's going to be a huge part by you guys. But no matter where you guys are going, whether you guys are out in the Pacific, if you guys are in Minot, if you guys are in Alaska, if you guys are in Maine, I think there's a couple of people going to Oklahoma, I think, in this group. Wherever you guys are going to be entrusted with keeping our airfields open, keeping all of us safe, keeping the bases running for that matter. I know you guys do snow operations as well. Thank you guys for doing that. Thank you for keeping the entire Air Force running. Thank you for keeping our nation safe. Do great things out there. I know you guys will. I can't wait to see you guys again. So, thanks.
Thank you, Captain Bierschbach. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join the class in the Airman's Creed and the Air Force song. Room, attention.
I am an American airman.
I am a warrior. I have answered my nation's call. I am an American airman. My mission is to fly, fight, and win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a traditional honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American airman, guardian of freedom and justice, my nation's sword and shield, its century and avenger. I defend my country with my life. I am an American Airman. Wingman, leader, warrior. I will never leave an airman behind. I will never falter, and I will not fail. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climb the heights of the sun. Here they come, soon to meet our thunder. Have now given the gun, given the gun. Down we dive, spouting our flames from under. Off with one hell of a roar. We live in fame, go down in flames. Hey, nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force.
This concludes our graduation ceremony. We invite everyone to stay and congratulate today's graduates, beginning with Captain Bierschbach, Senior Master Sergeant Height, Master Sergeant Hart, instructors, and family. Thank you.